Teachers, what is it like to have a crush on your student? I never thought I'd say this, but I had, and still have a crush on a 7th grader. I'm also 37 years old, married, and with quite a few kids of my own. I realized I got a crush half a year ago, while I myself was at a very low point in my life. It was extremely difficult for me to face this. I felt so guilty and wrong, but could do nothing with my emotions. I also could not tell anyone about it because I live in a small city. I got very depressed about my feelings. Not because I wanted them to be reciprocal, but because I felt something was wrong with me. How on earth could a grown woman be so smitten by such a boy? I mean, I knew his mom and I was pretty much the same age. Well, I was still in love. I never showed it though. We are a democratic school and have a very horizontal relationship with all of our students. We chat a lot online, we hang out during the breaks, and they tell us personal things. The student was also highly active, very energetic, and gave out lots of hugs. Which made things worse. I was not actually intimately attracted and my attraction was not all the time there, but there were a lot of moments when I just loved being around him and felt like a very lucky 12-year-old girl. At one point I got so depressed that I realized I needed help, so I went to see a therapist. It was the best decision I made. I cried during my first session. She helped me accept the idea that having a crush or having emotions is totally fine. I am not defined by my feelings but by my actions. It took me half a year of therapy, panic attacks, a lot of sports, and writing poetry to feel a little better. Now, the student definitely likes me too. I didn't know about it until almost the end of the school year. He didn't tell me and would have never thought that he did like me. But his female friend hinted a few times very strongly at it. It was then that I realized that I am actually a proper responsible adult because this confession from his friend made me uneasy. I realized that my inner ethics won't ever allow me to do anything even remotely wrong. This helped me to calm down, stop beating myself up, and enjoy a loving but friendly relationship with clear boundaries. I think some teachers might be going through the same, but also feel extremely wrong about sharing their stories. Do not beat yourself up about your own feelings. You can't control the emotion. There is probably a reason for why they came up in the first place, and why they exist until they do. Work with a therapist, get busy with your life, and do not show your attraction in front of the students or colleagues. You are a professional first of all. Also, if the feeling is mutual, be kind to the student. It's easier for me to treat him like a mother or an older mentor. I always bring up my age, and make sure he knows I treat him with lots of love and care, but in a motherly way. It's been almost 9 months since my feelings started. I still have them. I still feel like I'm ready to melt from affection when he stares into my eyes. It's not something I can control and I've accepted it. These feelings made me connect with my younger self. They helped me improve my relationship with my kids and made me take a hard look at my relationship with my husband. They also gave me a lot of joy and laughter during a very dark time in my life. The student has been the sunshine for me this year, and his abundance of energy helped me bring out the energy that I forgot I had in myself too. I also realized that I am not an all-powerful woman and that asking for help is normal. That I have faults and I need to accept them. But most of all, I realized my own inner core of ethics is very, very strong and I can trust myself to behave in a mature and appropriate way.